Salute to Sheik Luch. Salute to the locks, man. D.J.S, you already know what it is, man. Hit the like, subscribe, let me know what y'all think. Alright, listen. I'm in the whip, off work. Roll up real fast. We're going to talk about what's been going on lately in battle rap, alright? We're going to talk about the last week. Couple battles I saw. And then we're going to talk about a situation that's been brewing I see coming around for the past 24 hours or so. Let's get to battles first, though. Alright? First things first, always battles. Let me say this. Shout out to Oppa. Shout out to Oppa. Oppa fire. Oppa definitely dope. Him and Hansel had a dope battle. Shout out to Riot Battle League. Good battle. Very good battle. Outside the little slip up, little turbulence by Hansel in the second round. Other than that, good battle. I think I'm going to edge that one to Oppa. But very good battle though. Shout out to Riot. Shout out to Oppa. Shout out to Hansel. Shout out to both of them for real, for real. As I always keep saying, we need new talent. We need upcoming talent. We need new, fresh blood in the game. I feel like both of them are. Shout out to both of them. Snake Eyes versus Swamp. Good battle, but let me keep it tall. Snake Eyes, you gotta eat some raccoon. I seen what he was saying about that second round. Yes, that may have been his best round, but I feel like Swamp stole that round anyway. The ending of Swamp's second round, I feel like he closed so strong, and that last 24 or whatever, and he cleaned up real good in that last round. That second round, sorry. The last half of that round, that second round. Definitely was cooking. I feel like he stole the second round from Snake. I think I may have had a debatable 30. Shout out to Swamp. Definitely won in my opinion. But good battle though. Shout out to Snake Eyes. Now let's get to something I see him brewing for the past 24 hours or so. Organic versus J Millz. Kinda. Obviously not in that kind of way, but let's talk about their interaction, their back and forth on Twitter and everything. And let me give you my thoughts, because I see people saying that the culture looking like they may turn on Millz, but it does that to everybody. They're gonna be with you up until. That's just how it goes. Then you gotta fight to get them back. That's just how it goes. Anything that has a fan base connected to it or people connected to it, that's gonna happen. But let me keep it tall. I seen their back and forth. Let me just speak on this part real fast. Millz has a point when he speaks on what he may have been offered. And I'm not saying I don't believe him. That definitely is a low ball. Even for Millz. I still think that 25 is, for 5 rounds, even if the rounds are short, still like 25 is kind of low. Even for Millz. And I'll tell you why I say that later. I understand him not taking that battle. I wouldn't have probably took it either. For 25? Nah. But I get it. From that perspective, he has a great point. That does feel kind of like a low ball. But pause if necessary. Now, Organic thinks every offer should be appreciated. I hear where he's coming from, but I feel like the offer still has to be within a reason. It has to be reasonable. And even though we both from the 6, I gotta keep it tall. You offered that nigga like probably half of what I personally think he'd probably be worth. Maybe a little bit more, maybe about 7 or 8. No disrespect, but I don't think Millz right now, from what he's done in the past 7, 8 battles that he's had, I would think it'd be 4 figures too. I won't even think it'd be 5. That's my personal opinion. Especially where the culture is right now. This isn't 2012. This ain't caffeine era. This is now. So right now, I think 8, 9 or so, that would have been more reasonable. But that's just my opinion. But I see where he's coming from. I see what Organic is trying to say. They all should be appreciated, but I think they have to be within reason. Not all of them. Now, I'll say this too. I see where Millz is trying to take it. And I noticed that. And I'm going to get to that in a minute. I see where he's trying to take it, but I don't think it's necessary for him to do that. But him saying that Organic is a visitor, I think it's too far removed from the era where you could have said that to a white guy. I think we're too far removed from that now. Not Organic has done more in battle rap than Millz by far. And we all know this is true. By far. Millz has 2 to 3 battles on a DVD. And even though those are super meaningful, we ain't taking nothing away from that. But it's still just that. A couple of battles. But they're super meaningful. I'll never take nothing away from those. That's for sure. Organic, though, has been in the game since Scribble Jam and all that kind of stuff, to my knowledge. That's before DVD era. Acapella battle style was already in Canada, as according to Pat Stay, in the 90s. And the first battle I saw was in the 90s on a stage. I think we're a little bit far too removed. Had this been the 90s or something like that, or maybe the early 2000s, maybe. But Organic brought forth King of the Dot before there was a URL. He was here a year or so before. So to me personally, I see where he's coming from. Yeah, in a technical sense, he may be a visitor to a certain extent. Yes, as being a white guy, yes, I totally get where Millz is coming from. But I don't think that's absolutely necessary to be saying in this era now. And I don't think it holds the weight. That's just me keeping it tall. I don't think it holds the weight. But I see where it's coming from. I see both sides. But do I think that the fans are going to turn on Millz? As I see a lot of people blogging saying, maybe, maybe not. Is it starting to show a little bit of signs? I don't think it's showing signs of turning, but I think this interest is there now. Let me close with this. When Millz first started with DNA and Goods going back and forth, he's getting 6-figure views. It ain't there anymore. The interest is not as high. It became quantified. A lot of quantity of songs, a lot of quantity of videos. And they weren't all equal to each other. Only one of them is as dope as an Easy Work, and this one is that one, and that one is that one. To me, there's like 6 or 5 standouts, but you did like 30 songs. I feel like he lost the rum. I feel like he got edged by DNA. And I think the interest has gone down since then. I don't think fans are technically turning on him. I think that just the interest is not there as much as it used to be. Now let me close with this and say this. I did a blog and said, is Millz bitter? He was dropping mad SMDs and mad this and that, the culture this, the culture that, or the fans this, or the battlers this. Whatever it was, it definitely was pertaining to battling. Battlers, the fans, the culture, whatever it was. There was a certain level of anger there. Now I go back to the Shine battle. You asked Uncle Ra how did he do, and you walked up with a smile on your face. He told you that he didn't do all that good. You got mad and walked off. Now I say that to say this. I think Millz has a disdain for the culture like that. Not a disdain, but he doesn't have a he had a bad taste from the culture. Pause if that's necessary. I don't think he feels appreciated by the battle rap culture in the ring. I don't think he feels appreciated by it. So I don't think he cares to just come in here and just talk his shit, which I fuck with. I like him talking his shit, to be honest with you. I like to hear niggas talk this shit. I am not mad at that at all. Shout out to Millz for doing it. But I gotta keep it tall. I think there's a lot of, I wouldn't say hate. I think there might be some dislike for the culture a little bit because it didn't show him that kind of love. Because according to the fans, you ain't won a battle. That's just me being real. Millz has not won a battle until he got on beat. Now to hear him say he turned down 50. Nobody else is turning down 50. It's probably except for Mook and Lux and them. Everybody else gonna take that 50. And they actually battle and win. Millz don't even win and he's still turning down 50. I don't think he wants to battle at all. I don't think he wants to. He doesn't want to go through what he went through before. That's in my opinion. I don't think he wants to lose again. I don't think he wants to have the people saying that he lost and to come at him and say, yo, you're not good or this, that, the third. I don't think he wants to hear no ridicule. J Millz does not seem like the person who wants to hear no bad ridicule, no bad anything about him. Like he ain't feeling that. Like he takes it personal. Hence, as soon as you say he lost, he just walks off. He's talking the goods about the culture and his mad anger and mad SMDs. I don't think he wants to battle. I think he's just here because the battle rap culture is accepting him and his music. Because outside of that, I don't hear Millz music. You're not even making music to go outside the battle rap culture, which is crazy. And you are a signed artist. I don't know. Anyway, that's my opinion though. Let's get that Ron Browns and J Millz project. Let's get that project. But again, I do see where Organic is coming from. I do see where J Millz is coming from. They both have their points. Don't think the color thing is necessary. Don't think you need to out the numbers. But I think that number was actually crazy, to be honest with you. So I see both sides.